Well, I don't know if this is of any real interest. I am starting to move my stuff back in here, but what I've done is I had a piece of cedar here in the windowsill, and then I had my basically gunsmith working tools uh, and picks and stuff like that, and little tiny pliers and screwdriver and stuff like that. Oh, and I have a little thing of drawers that sits over here, and gun oil. Anyway, I took that out, and I made another board, stained it. I got a coat of poly on it, and I'm going to give it 3 hours to dry, buff it with some steel wool, and put a second coat of poly on it. And tomorrow that'll be done. And I'm slowly working my way around here, just getting stuff back together. I actually ought to have this finished up this afternoon. And tomorrow, which is Saturday, I will start working on that four-wheeler Saturday and Sunday, and Monday I'll list it. Well, yep, there we go. And I even cleaned my windows. I've lived here 20 years, and I have never ever, not once, cleaned my windows. It's kind of nice to have sunshine coming in here. All right, time to start on the four-wheeler. First thing I'm going to do is take the front and rear racks off, take all the plastic off the seat, back it out behind me here, and pressure wash it real good. And we'll go from there. I'll tell you what, it's 51 degrees. If it gets any colder, I'm going to have to go get some long pants on. Man, I'm freezing. All right, I got all the body panels off and the racks. And I got my pressure washer here, but there is no way I'm doing this till that sun comes up over the building. It is cold. And I did strip a couple of, not strip, but snap a couple of bolts off. But no problem. I'm gonna drill them out and put an ease out in there. And I've already got a couple to replace that. This is the beauty of having, I have this 2-gallon, 3-gallon bucket that I throw all my oddball nuts and bolts in, and I never throw them away. And occasionally, this is a metric. Whatever size in metric is close to 1/4 inch, I have no idea. Could be a 77, I don't know. But that's the only problem I've come across. And gonna get them drilled out. I'm gonna sand these racks down, not bare metal, but where the paint is peeling up, where it's got rust, sand them down. And I'm going back with a satin, not a shine. And there's the other rack. Okay, I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee, and by the time I finish my coffee, maybe the sun will be up over the building. You can see the shadow right here, so another 20 minutes or so, and I'll be able to stand out there and get wet with the sun on me. Boy, that stuff is sun faded. But I know how to make it look brand new. And I'm going to show you. This is what it's ultimately going to look like. And believe me, it is a lot of elbow grease, but you can do it. And here's what you need. Fine steel wool, triple-aught steel wool. You need boiled linseed oil and paint thinner. You mix that 50-50. You take a steel wool and you buff down through that. Let me see if I can do it real quick while you watch with one hand. It is a lot of elbow grease. Can't hold on to it. Tell you what, I'm going to shut this off, buff me a little spot, and I'll show you what it looks like. Took me about 30 seconds. You just got to use you got to put a lot of pressure on it. And then you take your linseed oil, your 50-50 mix, you let it set. Alrighty, I'm going to get that thing in here and start putting this back on. I've only been at it a couple hours. I ought to have it all back together, and I'm only going to paint two things, and that's the footboard on either side has got rust on it. I'm going to take them off and spray paint them. Oh yeah, and the racks. I should have this done today. There we go. All right, tomorrow morning, the sun's gonna be just right, about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take a whole bunch of pictures, put it on Craigslist, see what we can get. Thanks for watching.